Okay, we can continue now. And with you, Maftuna, today we're going to talk about the teaching different age levels, and then mainly we have stopped last lesson about children. Yeah. So we have talked about the what success a younger versus older children. We just discussed it. It depends on different factors that children can learn faster or slower. Uh, at the same age, just take one example. At the same age, two young children, and they live in the same place, and but their household and financial uh, features difference each other. They can learn differently. It will also affect their learning process. So it's so complex situation. That's why it's so difficult to say. It's too common to say that this age will learn faster. Always, it's not always correct. And so let's move to next classroom connection. Let's discuss it. Where is it exposed to other languages, child? What were the circumstances? If you were taught an L2 for a few weeks in elementary school, what are your recollections of experience? Okay. Before reading on this chapter, think about the approach would be teaching to young children, and what's your foundation should be, and what would you pay special attention. So I actually didn't would not tell any how to like so exposedly. I was just I used the grammar translation method at school. At the time, it was so difficult. It was so new phenomena teaching this language to young children. So and so but after years, after graduation, my bachelor degree, it was a national university, so it was a local one, and I just followed our cultures that exists before till me. So I just followed it. I didn't make change any. So but I realized that it will change. It will require a lot of energy, more energy rather than teaching adults, because it will take your time to prepare the songs, the handouts for the young learners, because you must take into consideration their age, their interest. It should be so fun, and because we're gonna discuss one thing that it was so much topic about teaching children and teaching children. Yeah, it's very interesting. So intellectual development. Yeah, this is the top phenomenon. Another one. An elementary school teacher once actually has students to find a piece of paper and pencil, writing something down. And the little boy raised his hand and said, Teacher, I ain't got no pencil. The teacher was somewhat perturbed by his grammar and balked on the babbage of corrected pattern. I don't have a pencil. You don't have a pencil. We do not have pencils. Confused and bewildered, the child and nobody got no pencil. So because children are still in the intellectual stage, what pitch the country operation. We need to remember the limitation, rules, explanation, and all the even slightly abstract talk about the language must be approached with extreme caution. Children are centered on the here and now and for functional purposes of language. They have little appreciation for adult notions, correctness, and they certainly cannot grasp the meta language we use to describe explain linguistic concepts, considering children's cognitive development. Here's some advice. So, before we get on the advice, let's discuss the spot a little bit, not too much. So, concrete operations means that the young learners I just mentioned above, I already discussed about it. So they have no rules. They have nothing in their mind. They just blank shit. And they're gonna write what they know, what they think is correct. They're just creating one language and they are on a new way, a new path. So in some way, it's much more easy. Yeah. Because if you know many rules, you feel that, yeah, I just follow this grammar rule, this pronunciation rule, and this is singular, this is plural, and this is the pronounce, and so it's not, it will bore the students, especially young learners, and they have their brain cannot handle with that. So let's move the cognitive development guidelines. Okay. Do not explain grammar using the terms like present progressive or relative growth. Yeah, I have seen many teachers that explain like this is a present perfect, this is a past perfect, this is the future perfect, and this was totally no. And they just do not understand what's that. They do not care about the word meta language linguistic concepts like the present progressive and the adverbials like subjunctive. It's too much for them. So just with I think the rule state in abstract terms to make the statement into questions and then do or does should be avoided. Yeah, the last question is it may overwhelm the students. Yes, no, could work much more because they will start with the lots rather than wholes. So they will take small steps, not big one. They not the at the end of the marathon. So yeah, some grammatical concepts, especially at upper levels, childhood can be called learners' attention by showing them certain patterns. Yeah, uh, as they get older and they become older, about 12 or 10 or 13 years old, yeah, now it may work with the great examples like some simple concepts. But instead of it, creating the situation and providing examples could be great a way to explain the grammar. So for today, this is all. Let's continue in the next videos. What else we can see? See you.